students, welcome to the CBSE English class of StudyGest, the world of education and solutions. Today I will be discussing some very important questions from the chapter that I had completed in the previous English classes, that is The Fun They Had by Isaac Asimov. Okay, so before beginning the question answer process, I would like to remind you of the social media platforms through which you can connect with us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever a new video related to your subject comes up. Like us on Facebook to get daily updated study materials. Join our Telegram using this link, you can find us. Follow us on Instagram, join our WhatsApp community using the number given here. And you can also use this website given here for more information. And as you can see here, you can subscribe. Our YouTube channel looks like this. Do subscribe to our channel, like, share our videos, show us some love, and we will get back to you with more study related materials on daily basis. And our Facebook channel looks like this. Do like us on Facebook page and show us some love and get more study related materials. Now let us delve into the question answer part. So these are the questions that form the important part of your exams. Okay, so for the NCERT textbook portion, I will have another discussion for that. But for now, I would like to discuss some more questions which would be very important and beneficial for your exams, right? So first question is, how was the book that Tommy found different from his own books? The book that Tommy found was an old real book which belonged to his grandfather's grandfather. It had crinkly means it had wrinkled, okay, yellow pages, whereas Tommy's books were telebooks and taught by mechanical teachers and computers. So basic difference क्या है यहाँ पे कि टॉमी को जो बुक मिला था वो एक रियल बुक था, प्रिंटेड वर्ड्स थे, पेजेस थे जिसमें पेज वो लोग चेंज कर सकते थे, लेकिन उनके जनरेशन में, मतलब वो फ्यूचर जनरेशन के बारे में बात हो रहा है जब टॉमी जहाँ से है, तो उसके टाइम पे बस टेली बुक्स थे, ठीक है, सामने डेटा आता था, चला जाता था. एंड दैट इज द मेन डिफरेंस बिटवीन द बुक, द रियल बुक दैट टॉमी फाउंड एंड द बुक दैट he actually read in his time. What kind of book did Tommy show to Margie? The book that Tommy showed to Margie was that old real crinkly book with yellow pages. It belonged to his grandfather's grandfather and it had paper, it had stories printed on the paper, and they were surprised when they turned the pages. They were surprised seeing कि जो words है वो change नहीं हो रहे, जो पेज में जो word है वो वहीं पर है. Unlike the tele books they are used to. ठीक है? Why did Margie find the book strange? Very important question. Why did Margie find the book strange? The book had yellow, crinkly old pages and words were standing still, unlike moving on screen. So they had this digital screen robotic teacher where words used to move one after another. But in the real book, there was the words were still, okay? And that was the major thing that made Margie think that this real book is strange, because this is something she's seeing for the first time. When they turned back to the pages read before, the words there were same. They remained the same. All these things were strange for Margie. Tommy thought the old books were funny and a big waste. Why? Again, this is a very important question. Why did he thought it to be a big waste? Tommy thought that the old books were a waste because the words stood still and they did not move. Okay, and they had to turn pages in order to get more knowledge. Okay, so their telebooks did not do that. Their telebooks automatically worked. So for Tommy, who liked the telebooks more than the real books, he thought that this real book was a big waste, and it could not be, and they could not be reused like the screen of the mechanical teacher. Next, why did Margie hate school? Again, a very important question. Margie hated school, which was in her room, in her house only, besides her bedroom actually. The school room it was called. Because her teacher was a mechanical one, Margie did not like the mechanical learning process, and the mechanical teacher was very dull and boring for her, and especially it kept giving her test papers and answers which had to be written in punch codes. So that was very dull and that was very uninteresting to Margie. That's why she hated it. What differences do you find in the present school and the school described in the lesson? The fun they had, the moral of the story, very important. In present day schools, students study together in separate buildings and teachers are human beings, whereas according to the lesson, the school was at home and the teacher was mechanical. Basically, the difference was between the digital experience and the real experience. How does Tommy describe the old kind of teachers? Earlier, the teachers were not mechanical teachers. They taught the teacher in a special building where all children of same ages came and they learned the same things. The teachers asked questions and gave them homework, and they used to teach face to face, and a man was always a teacher. That means a human being was the teacher according to Tommy's knowledge. Okay. Why did Margie's mother send for county inspector? What did he do? Margie was not performing well in her geography tests. She was completely getting worsened. She was getting worsened in her tests and continually. And that's why her mother got very upset and she called the county inspector, who basically is a mechanic for robots. He took the teacher apart and put it together again, and he tuned down the teacher in a slow mode so that the little girl does not have difficulty in geography sector. Okay, the gear that was too quick, he set up into 10-year level slow. Okay, why did county inspector visit disappoint Margie? The county inspector's visit disappointed Margie because she had expected that he could take her teacher, that is computer, away for a month like Tommy's teacher. So she was praying कि God मेरे से ये teacher को ले जाओ and इसको बस भगा दो मेरे सामने से. That was what she was hoping for. That's why she was disappointed when the county teacher came back after 1 hour with the well-constructed mechanical teacher. Okay, she also hoped that the inspector wouldn't know how to put it back, but nothing like that happened. Okay, so that's why Margie got disappointed. Why did Margie hope that county inspector could take away the mechanical teacher? Margie hoped that the county inspector could take away the mechanical teacher because once Tommy's teacher had been taken away for 1 month. So that gave Margie some hope that she might be also get the opportunity of getting rid from the mechanical teachers, कि अब उससे छुटकारा finally मिल जाएगा. लेकिन वैसा कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. She hoped for the teacher to go away, but the county inspector came with along with the mechanical teacher, totally set up and good to go. Okay, what did county inspector do to improve Margie's performance? The county inspector found out that the geography sector had been geared too quick. Geared means set up too quick. Okay, so he slowed it up to an average 10 years level and he found an overall pattern of Margie satisfactory. What kind of teachers did Margie and Tommy have? Another important question. Margie and Tommy had mechanical teachers, computers and telebooks. Totally digital things. Okay, that is the future of our education. Okay, as Isaac Asimov says in the chapter. Their school had no separate building. They had robotic teachers showing lessons and testing papers. ठीक है, उन लोगों के लिए कोई अलग बिल्डिंग नहीं था स्कूल. उनके लिए स्कूल उनके घर में ही एक रूम में था जहाँ पे टीचर्स थे, रोबोटिक कंप्यूटर्स थे एंड टेली बुक्स थे. Their teachers were always on and kept waiting for them. Obviously, they were robots. They didn't need food or break. So that's why teachers were always on, and that Margie hated that. Okay. How was Margie's school different from the schools that existed 100 years ago? Margie's school was at home, first point. She had a mechanical teacher, telebooks. No other students were there in the class. And work was fed in by the mechanical teacher by punch codes. That means वो अकेली पढ़ती थी, उसके लिए telebooks थे. She had mechanical teachers. She learnt alone at her home. She learnt in her school room, which is basically her school. So, and her way of learning was punch codes, which again she hated. Whereas the old schools had proper buildings, many students, human teachers who gave homework and asked questions. Basically, old schools had human interactions, which is very important because human beings are social animals. Everyone learned the same things and the books were written on paper. Paper, the book that they found, real book. So Margie craved for that kind of old schooling system. So it is clearly visible that Margie's school was totally different from the schools that existed hundreds of years ago. And with that, I would like to wrap up today's question answer section. I will be back with many other important parts of this question depending on marks. And I hope the class was helpful to you. Thank you for joining me in today's class. If the lesson was helpful to you, do like, share and comment and subscribe to our channel. And I will be back with more question answers. Till then, take care and bye-bye.